Today we have a special guest in the studio who is an award-winning colorist and impressionist who is known for painting beautiful scenes in the moment. Noel, thank you so much for being here today. So what exactly inspired you to do this?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I've been inspired by, first of all, Monet. I love Monet. But I started painting when I was a young child. And actually there was a moment when I was painting live on Mackinac Island and I didn't have any brushes. So I just started painting away, capturing what was happening around me. And I've been doing that ever since.
All right, well, beautiful. So Noel is actually going to be painting a live picture here in the studio throughout the whole show, and we'll check in with her periodically. Welcome back. I'm Erica Fernandez, and as I mentioned before, Noel Skiba is joining me in the studio today, and she is currently working on a painting that she started at the beginning of the show. Noel, I see that you are painting a picture of the Lighthouse here in Alpena. Can you tell me a little bit about why did you choose to paint that?
Well, I am here for the Lighthouse Festival, and this is Alpena, so I might as well expose our lighthouse versus doing a bunch of other ones that I've done in the past.
Right, and so tell me, what is it, why is it exactly that you chose the way that you are painting the picture today?
Well, I'm trying to get it done quickly, so I'm trying to capture it with texture and a lot of paint, which I'm using acrylic, and I'm kind of showing the different highlights. It's a day scene, which I wanted to do maybe a sunrise scene, but I haven't got the sun in yet. So.
All right, and I'm sure that we'll see you painting this soon here in a second. So what other ways do you usually paint when you're painting live on scene?
Well, I use a variety of media, watercolor, oil, acrylic, mixed media. I'll draw the drawing and then I'll continue to fill it in with color or layer it. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time for the paint to dry, so I'm going to try to accomplish the whole thing in one setting.
Yeah. So you also mentioned that you are actually painting at the Lighthouse Festival this weekend. What exactly are you looking forward to capturing while you're there?
Well, whatever I see. Oftentimes I go out on the boat and do different lighthouses live while I'm there, and people get to watch me. And then I also have artwork for sale at my booth inside the show.
Okay, and so you've done this for many years, I assume. What has been your most memorable moment of painting?
Oh, President Ford's funeral. That was the most awesome event that I was honored to be able to do.
Okay, well, that's beautiful. So we'll check in a little bit later with Noel to see the final product of her painting. Our live artist has had a little more than half of the show to complete a live painting. Noel, how's it going?
Well, I think I'm doing okay here.
All right, so tell me about the progress of the painting. What have you done so far?
Well, I've got the lighthouse in. I've got some water going on. I got the rocks in. I'm still going to get the sunshine in here for the sunrise side.
All right, perfect. Well, we can't wait to see the sunrise and then the final product. Okay, so I see that you've added the final touches of the sunrise. It looks beautiful. How did you, have you seen that scene before? Is that how you chose to paint that?
Yes, sometimes I go out and see the sunrise come up right by the lighthouse, and it's awesome. I often go out on the early boat when I'm here for the Lighthouse Festival.
All right, and so what are the finishing touches that you're adding right now?
I'm just putting in, some of the highlights, and I'm going to sign it here in just a second.
Yeah. All right, that's great. So as mentioned before, Noel will actually be at the Lighthouse Festival this weekend, so you can actually see some of her paintings and see her paint live again. She'll be painting some of the scenes that are going on throughout the festival, throughout the weekend, and her paintings will actually be available to purchase, right?
Yes. Actually, this one will be for sale if somebody wants to buy it.
All right, perfect. So we are wrapping up, so Noel, if you want to go ahead and sign it, as she mentioned before, this will also be available at the Lighthouse Festival this weekend, and you can catch her and purchase and see her live in action, just like you saw her today. Thank you so much for being here, Noel. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.